Okay, I see Sinkyra, Jalen, and Jarrell.
Hey, Tyler.
Hello, hello. Okay, we can get started in 3 minutes, 3 hot minutes. Get your kids going so you can get today's assignment done. Hey, Daje. All right.
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Hello.
Hey, Dajay.
Hey, Sankara.
What's up, Dajay?
Hello, Mr. Perry. You have a question? Go ahead.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Currently, I'm giving some students some time to get here. We got about another minute or two.
All right.
Okay, we get one started in 1 minute. Hello, Mr. Gray. Mark him present.
You didn't see me up there.
No, I got you listed. I just didn't see your name there, but I been did it. Miss Kennard is who's new. I didn't catch her. She's popped in here. Okay, so we're gonna do our norms and talk about what we gotta do. Um, Congratulations to a lot of you guys. We've made it to the end of the quarter. It seems like tomorrow at noon. I've been pressured to give you a little more time. I wanted to close my grade book at 5 p.m. today, but you have until noon tomorrow. This is the last extension I can do to turn in anything that you think you can still turn in NSB. So let's do our norms real quick and get that out of the way so we can set the stage to the classroom. This is also a sound check and technology check for all students. You do get points for participating, and there's a lot of participants in here. It's 5 points per norm read off. I'm going to come to our tab for our norms. Let me come back to the beginning. There we go. And come down one. So you should see my screen, and I'm going to start at the top of the list. Miss Moore, can you read number 1 of the 5 basic norms?
No one has the right to hurt another person.
Thank you. She got an LED screen in the back or something. Mr. Stuckey, number 2.
Education applies my sacred.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Gray, number 3. Jarrell.
Yeah.
Oh, number 3.
We will never behave in a way that was cut ourselves, our school, our family.
Thank you, sir. Let's see if I catch him off guard. Mr. Rush, number 4. He's busy. Okay, so let me come to Ms. Kennard. Number 4.
Which we on the basic norms.
You said the basic.
In the Excel Academy, Southwest student always acts with integrity.
Thank you, ma'am. Miss Lightu, number 5.
We take part in the Academy of Southwest.
Awesome. Starting with the 5 academic norms, Mr. Perry. Can you read number 1? It's big headphones. Well, you're a gamer. Number 1, sir.
We respect the opinion. No, I make music. We respect the opinions of others.
Okay. So did I get it right? I go back to the top with Dajay.
We respect the
We
opinions
respect the
we
culture of
respect
the
the
classroom.
classroom.
Honey,
We are attentive for
honey.
participation. Girl, we have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
She kind of said,
Honey.
girl, y'all a trip. Okay, be nice. And I see your microphone set up. You gonna do a podcast or something, Mr. Perry?
I have a podcast
You got...
and I make music.
Oh, okay.
And
So
I dance. I'll do all 3. You was right.
Okay. We gonna see. I hope you making that kit useful. It can help you do a lot too.
I never got my kit.
Why you sound angry? What is wrong? Yeah, man.
Because I never got my kit, and you're the only class I'm gonna fail this semester.
Hey, work on it. Schedule to get your kit. I don't know. But all right. So I see Autumn just snuck in the room. Let me mark her present. Y'all good? Okay. Autumn Hall. I gotta go back and get her. Mark present. All right. Wow. He just had a little bit of a meltdown. It's okay. I'm trying to make sure I can change my slide. There we go.
Mr. Simon.
So yes, Autumn.
So we could turn in any missing word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do that go for quizzes and tests?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I'm gonna need you to check ESB.
Hey, who failed in bio? I got you for bio if y'all got me.
Oh Lord, okay. Look at him trying to get the hook up on something. Look, man, hit him on ESB. Help each other out on ESB. Don't be trying to.
We can't
shameless
text each other on
plug.
ESB. You know that, right?
Yeah, we can't. Hey, man, drop.
I was told y'all can. Y'all can't.
No, we can't.
We can't text other students. We can only get in contact with teachers.
I had to find somebody. I had to find someone on Facebook.
Well, you also got email addresses. Y'all don't share those with each other? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, y'all got ways of doing things. Y'all smart enough. Y'all just like Facebook and Instagram or something. But you can email each other too, right? Yeah, right.
Is the GTI and Tie House display supposed to be like a nod to House Party?
That's a Mr. Borders question. I didn't create this slide. You asking the wrong person. Ask him that. But he created it. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey. Anyway, you get me off track. So GGI, go to GGI. They are trying to get you guys jobs. They're trying to help you get, into your next stages of life in all seriousness. And they got coats, hat, and I'm not sure if it's boots, but they got stuff for y'all to get. Case in point, an example of such, they have this contest going on right now. I want my own PlayStation 5, but the way my bank account's set up and my rent is set up, I can't get it. But I would love to be a student again and get it if y'all don't want it.
How we sign up for it?
Oh, see, that's a GGI question, brother. You got to come to GGI. I just said that.
GGI yesterday.
Yeah. Why did you ask? He goes through. Did you come late to GGI? He goes through the slides and he does talk about it, Mr. Borders and all them. So
basically, you just gotta refer students. If you get the most students that's referred, then you get the PS5 as different place prizes.
Okay, Autumn was paying attention. See, there you go.
And I don't even go.
Everybody cracking cars.
She said, "I don't even go to." You just read the flyer, Autumn. Okay, but no, I'm serious. If y'all go to GGI, you're gonna ask all these interesting questions, But you gotta go. You gotta be there. All right. So look, what do we got to do today? Y'all all over the place.
Missing work.
Yeah, no, you don't say. You're right. You're absolutely right, sir. Missing work, and you got February 4th tomorrow noon to finish all of that because everybody, whatever grade you got in the grade book is going to be what the grade that goes to your parents. So look, you got to take tomorrow between today and noon tomorrow to try to do something. I don't know, but all videos, I want to show you this part, are in EDSB at least by 4:30. I keep talking about this and nobody's taking advantage of it. So you don't have to just worry about the labs. You can go back if the labs are too hard. I told you all this. And do some of the older assignments. Now, I'm not going to lie. The labs, they're worth ×2 per assignment. So it behooves you. It really would help you to use your kits. It gives you double credit for each lab assignment, project assignment in Scratch 3 or Thani Python. And I've been telling y'all this. Now we're at the end, and here we are again. I see it in all my 5 years of teaching at Camelot. The last day of classes, these students be trying to play catch up. And I don't mean the stuff you put on French fries. I mean catch up. So look, let's go through the objective real quick so I can get somebody at some points out here. Our objective. Can I get? Let's see who hasn't spoken really. Sinkar want all the points. Go ahead, Sinkar.
Students will be able to utilize Chapter 5 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 1, Turtle Snowflake, and Project 2, Scary Point.
Thank you. All right, I saw your hand, Perry. Can you read the term and the word of the day? You can turn your mic on, sir. You're talking, but nothing's coming through.
The classroom term of the day is.
There you go.
The word of the day is barrage.
Thank you, sir. You don't have to read the rest. Okay, cool. All right, so that is 20 points for Sinclair and 20 points for Mr. Perry. Now, look, here's what you got to work on and focus on today. If you're working on Quiz 8, which is also known as a final exam, yikes, right? That's 2-letter grades up or down if you do or don't do it, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you're in EDSB, I'll share this tab. I'm trying to try something new with Google. Let's see if I can switch screens faster for you guys. Yeah, I'm looking at my Raspberry Pi behind me, and I see that it is switch screens. So you can see what I'm saying. But basically, right here is today's assignment. Like everything I've been prepping you for. Usually I talk about it and I give you guys and gals at least 2 days to try to get it done. You didn't know that about my class. So now I finally posted it because I wanted you to have time to do it. Usually when I post stuff, people get scared and they don't do the work. So I try to give you a little time. And then when I post it, you should have did it and just put it in the assignment. Well, look here. It's due at 8 p.m. tonight. All right. I'm talking about this here. So I'm going to have a student read this, which is what we're doing today. But remember, Quiz 8 was still due. There was a question on the floor. I see a hand. Autumn, go ahead. Oh, you want to read it, Autumn? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. Let me put it all in the chat first. Some people don't know what students are reading is just what I put in Edsby for you to do. So it's me making sure you know what to do. This is the first part. And what she's reading again is already in Edsby. So you're gonna be like, where that at? Miss Tyler, can you put it in the chat again? No, go to Edsby. Gotta make adults out of you guys. All right, so go ahead, Autumn. You see everything in there or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
Please
cool.
review all recordings of prior classes and any notes you have
Hey, hey,
collected
hey, hey, hey,
throughout.
start over, young lady. Start with hello. Let's be polite.
Hello, all
Thank
STEM
you.
majors. Please review all recording of prior classes and any notes you have collected throughout the week in order to be successful in completing these projects. Especially review the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide book to locate all of the necessary steps to gain maximum credit on these projects. Complete Project 1 Turtle Snowflake located on page 102. Project 2 Scary Spot the Difference located on page 109. Wish you all great luck and skill.
Thank you. All right. So with that said, and the last part was Zen, but you'll see that in Ansby anyway if you know where I'm looking at. Now showing your screen what it should look like on your screen. On your student portal, of course. Now, what does that mean? All right. So that book says 102, 109, those pages Autumn just read for 40 points. Well, actually 50 points. That was a lot last period, too. You're going to go to these pages in the book. Now, I'm going to try to give a few more points to other students to read a few parts of the book. And now we're going to be talking about Project 2. Yesterday, I told you about Project 1. So I want to turn everybody's page and attention, or turn everybody's attention to page 109 of the book. So take a moment, get your book out of your kit or wherever it is, find it. Because next I'm about to ask somebody to read, and it's for 50 points. And they got to read like 2 pages, but it's 50 points. And I'm about to put these points in now. So I got to watch the video and
I
do it.
read.
Okay, so you on 109 already, Sinclair? It's called being
Yes,
prepared.
sir.
She said, yes, sir. I want you to start where it says Project 2, right? But start where it says Python and end Sankara on page 110 at far, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Python can also handle pictures and sounds as well as turtle-based graphics, which can be used to great effect as a prank on your friends. A spot the difference game with a scary secret as its heart, perfect for Halloween. This project needs two I imagine you spot the difference I imagine plus a scary surprise I imagine and a sound file. Click on the Raspberry icon to load the Raspberry Pi OS menu. Choose the Internet category and click on categorism web browser. When it has loaded, type rpf.io/spot uh, dash PIC into the address bar, followed by the enter key. Right click on the picture and click on save I measure as.
Sankara,
Choose
pause for 1 minute. Everybody, did you hear what they first said? Type in bold print. Sankara just read it. So that's your first image you want to start copying down to your kit. Go ahead, Sankara. Just want to make sure they knew.
okay. Followed by the enter key. As before, right click the picture, click save I measure as. Choose the home folder, then click save. For the sound file, you will need click back into the address bar and type rpf.io/screen, followed by the enter key. This file the sound of a screen to give your player a real surprise, will play automatically, but it will need to be saved before you can use it. Right click on small audio player, click save as. Choose the home folder and click save. You can now close the Chrome window. Click the new icon in a tiny toolbar to begin a new project. As before, you're going to be using a library to extend Python capabilities. The Pygame library, which as the name suggested, was created with game in mind. Type the following: import Pygame. You'll need some parts of the libraries and from a subsection of the Pygame library too. Import these by following y'all see that the from instruction works differently to the import to the import instruction, allowing you to import only the parts of a library you need rather than the whole library. Next, you need to set up Pygame. This is known as what's that? How you say that, Tyler?
I had to get my mic. Sankara's initialization.
Initialization. Pygame needs to know the width, height of the player's mentor, or the TV
Monitor.
known as
Yeah.
monitor, known as resolution. Type the following. The final steps in setting Pygame up is to create its window, which Pygame calls a screen. Type of the following. Note the blank line in the middle. This is where your program will go. For now, though, click on the run icon, save your program, and spot the difference, and watch Pygame will create a window, filling it with a black background, which will then almost immediately disappear as it reaches the instructions to quit. Aside from a short message in the shell, the figure 5 through 14, the program hasn't achieved much so far. And what
Thank you,
else?
Sankara.
That's it.
That's it, Sankara. You did good. She skipped the parts, I will say. You still got all the points, all the 50 points, Sankara. Sankara was like, y'all see it. And what I'm talking about, Sankara called me on this yesterday, if I may put her on the spot. Those are the commands. When Sankara said, y'all see it, she's talking about like the part where it says it's in red from. You'll turn red if you type it in Thani Python from pygame dot locals. I'm at the top of the page of 110, by the way, everyone. So you're typing this in. So I want to start you off, and then I want to review the objective one more time. So let me switch screens because you need to see. I can't switch screens to my VNC viewer for my Raspberry Pi, so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to share screen again. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing on the kit in real time so you can do it and get this done. All you got to do is just follow the commands they're telling you, just like she read them. So let me do this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. And I was sharing this screen a moment ago, but now I'm going to take you to what's inside of my Raspberry Pi, right? So you should see what I'm doing. Good. And let's blow this up. All right, there we go. So now this is inside of my kit. Now you're just seeing my Google Meet link, and this is connected to our room from the kit. But if I minimize all this jazz, let me move this out the way. Move that out the way. This is your desktop. So when you start off, you want to go to your Thani Python editor. We've been working on this for 3 weeks. Right? So I just clicked on the Raspberry, like they said, the operating system, go to programming, and come down to Thani Python IDE. Once you do that, this screen will show up. And this is what I was doing with last period, but I'm going to start with a new one. So I'm going to click new. That's what you should do when you get it going. And you're going to do what they told you to do, right? So go to the page. Let's go backwards in time. The first line of commands you have to type in is import pygame. This is on page 109. Right? So it's import pygame. Now, if you get the hang of starting to do this, I wanted us at the end to actually create our own Pac-Man games. But people are having trouble keeping their kids from getting broken, and it seems too hard. I'm trying to show you how to make some money. I don't know. So look, that's the first one, PI game. You hit enter, right? We're on line 2. What's line 2? Now, before you did this, you were supposed to download that image that's in paragraph 1. I told Sankara to read again. It was rpf.io/spot-pic. You go to a browser, like they said for this, right? I want to make sure you know what you're doing before we cover this objective. You got to download this first. So type this in with me. It's because it's the first thing you got to type, and there's something else you got to type too, and download it to your kit so you can use it in this program. So it was like what? It was RPF. You just open a browser. This is how you get to the internet, right? If it's connected to your internet. So RPF, what does it say here in the first one? .io/spot -pic. Hit enter. And that's the first image you need for your project. You're going to right click on it. Right click is different from left click on the mouse. Pay attention, right? I tell my son that. So right click on it and it'll give you a menu like this. You're going to go to save as image. You're literally saving the image to your desktop so you can use it later. So desktop, I selected that and I'm going to save this image now. 1 second. Mr. Rush, give me a moment. This is Sherelle Price calling me. Hello, Ms. Price. Okay. Okay, sorry, but I was helping a student get into their laptop so they can get to class. Now, where was that? That's the first image you need, right? So you should save that to your desktop. The next image you need is open another tab, just like this. This is the Chromium browser, right? So the next one they tell you to type in is what? I'm at it says rpf.io and then slash scary, right? And dash PIC. I think that's what it's called. We got spot and now we got scary. And as a picture, you got to download as well to your desktop. You need to do these before you start typing in all the commands, is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. So I'm going to right click, like they said, right click, not left click. Save image as. Make sure you put it in your desktop so you can find it. If you put it anywhere else, you can be like, where did I put that file? Okay, click desktop, making things easy for everybody. And you're going to make sure you click on save. It'll save. Now, why did you put it in your desktop? We'll move some of this stuff out the way for you so you can see what I'm talking about. This is my desktop where it says this blue background, code next in your Raspberry Pi. That's your desktop. And it's the same for your computer, but I'm talking about what to do from your lab kit. So now I see here I have the first image I downloaded, the second image I downloaded, and now I'm ready to do some programming. And I told you the first command we're using, right? That was import Pygame. I hit enter, and I'm going to move on to the next line of code. From, and then what else? Pygame. I'm on page 110 if you're confused, though. At the top of the page, I'm typing these commands in. That's what they want you to do. Game dot locals. You can be doing it with me to make this easier on you. Import. I hit enter. Now I got to type the rest of the commands. And from pages 109 to basically, you got a lot of commands to type in to get this done and get all credit. To 113, you got a lot of commands to type. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes to work on this. And then hopefully y'all can tell me, hey, I got project 2 done. And if you get project 1 done, go back and do it. There's still a chance for everybody to pass, but you got to put the work in. And the first step is turn on your kit and doing what the book is telling you in those pages. All right. So I want to cover the objective one more time. And our objective for today should be right here. There you go. Is this, somebody raised their hand. Who is that? That was Sinkyra. You want to read it, Sinkyra, basically, I guess, or in the agenda box?
Students will be able to utilize Chapter 5 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 1, Turtle Snowflake, and Project 2, Scary Point.
Thank you, Sinkyra. All right, so it's 20 points for her. All right, now I'm gonna give you 10 minutes, like I said, and I promised. Turn on your kit, do this. The file you're gonna turn into me is basically, like I showed you, it's a .py file. If you read the book, it tells you after you're done, save your file and rename it. Okay? So when you save it, a screen will pop up like this, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Name it what it tells you to name it and put your last name at the end of the file. It'll be a .py file, and that's the file you put in EDSB for me to grade. I'm going to take that file from EDSB, I'm going to put it on my kit, test it out, and if it works pretty good, fine. If it doesn't work all the way, don't panic. Send it to me. I'm going to still give you a certain amount of points for at least getting all of the commands correct in your scripts, like I showed you. Okay, I think I've said a whole lot. I'm going to give you your timer now. And we're going to go over the objective one more time for points. So I'm just going to put these points in the system for those that participated for my notes. So we said 10 minutes. All right. Some concentration music.
Mr. Tyler.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, I sent my project. Project 2. Did you said you was gonna check it? Did it work?
Yeah. You said project 2. You did it already?
Yeah, the zombie.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to check project 2 because it was like due really today. You said zombie, but it's called Scary at the Point. She said the zombie.
The zombie. Yeah, the zombie.
Okay. Okay. Project 2. I'll take a look at it, Miss Kennard. I just need you to hang out with us until about 3:30, and then you can leave, and it won't affect your attendance, okay? But just use this time to work on anything else you might not have done if you already did that, because that was the biggest thing. Because you're already ahead of schedule, sounds like. I don't know if that answered your question or not, but yeah, okay. All right, where are we at with this? Okay. Let's see here. It's at 10 minutes so far. Where are we at? Minimize this screen. I think it was ringing in my ear. I'm like, where is it at? I was trying to shut it off. Okay, so just to recap, in case people forgot what happened. Boom. Let's do this. The last opportunity to get points. Our objective, of course, right? So, let's see. There we go. Let's see. Who would like to read the objective and the classroom term and word of the day for 40 points? Raise your hand if you want to, or I'll go down the list and pick someone. So I'll call cold calling, I think it's called. So no one wants to read it, or all right. Let's see, Mr. Stuckey. Could you read the objective and the classroom term and word of the day there? Jalen, are you there? You're frozen. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Is there?
You hear what I said?
No.
Oh, what were you doing?
I'm doing some assignments right now.
Yeah, okay. I said, can you read the objective there in the gray box on the screen? Do you see it?
Yeah.
And the word of the day? Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Word of the day, Barrett. Agenda. Today's objectives. Students will be able to utilize Chapter 5 of the Red Bay Pop Beginner's Guide to complete Project 1, Turtle, Snowflake, and 2, Scary Point.
Okay. And the word is barrage. All right. So 40 points for you. Now, those are important because you are able to put those words in there as a print command using what you know about chapter 5 in the very beginning. So I can't tell you how to do that because you get the 25 points by making sure you display in your programming the word of the day and the classroom term of the day, the definition and the word, everything. Okay. So I want you to figure out how to do that using your chapter 5 of your book. In case you forgot how to do that. We did that last week, by the way. All right. So I want to switch gears to something you might have forgotten about. And please don't forget to finish up on if you haven't done so already. That is your final exam. That was pretty much yesterday. Well, heck, I assigned it on Friday and I gave you like till yesterday, right? So I'm gonna scroll down. If you can see my view, let me switch screens to ESB. You should see, there we go. So if we scroll down and you'll notice there on Sunday, because I gave it to you on Friday, I posted it and I was like, okay, I gave them till Sunday. And I went to some meetings and it was like, our kids got, these issues. And I was like, okay, I'll give them till 8 p.m. Look, I can't keep pushing it out. So I need you to finish that up if you can, because I put zeros in for certain people who didn't finish this part. And they might have had a B and it went down by 2 grade levels when I put the 0 in. I was like, ouch. There's a question? I heard a microphone come on. I just didn't see who. Well, but basically finish it up, put it in there, and it's composed of 2 routes. You got questions, Sankar?
Did you call Sakai name?
No, I didn't call her yet. Okay. But no, what was I saying? You can either finish this assignment by doing the 30 questions using your book and type it in Google Doc, submit it, and make sure you type it up correctly with the right answers. Don't give me no garbage. Garbage in is garbage out. That's the score you'll get. The other way you can handle quiz 8 or this final exam is by writing a 2-page report on the video that discusses those 3 questions. 1, why computer science is important. 2, who is Code Nation? And 3, how will you be able to take advantage of this opportunity? Where, an event where you can, over 3 years of studying and just staying consistent, they give you you start earning $100,000 a year. I think that's a lot, Most people earn anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 a year. You coming out of high school and have a pathway to make $100,000 a year, you get your own house, car, travel, invest. So just think about those things. That's what you got to write your 2 pages on to get out of quiz 8. All right, so it's 3:27. I see most people are here from the list. Yeah, most people are here. So let me give you about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna leave it open so we can ask questions in case you need a little help. Some people say they need help, so I'll stick around. Everybody else will be free to leave in 3 minutes, and then I'll open up to questions. Spend about 10 minutes before I close the room up because this is over officially at 3:40, and I got to head to Girls Who Code next to see what they're doing and tell them about a lot of projects that's coming down the pipeline for them, for our scholarships for the ladies and whatnot, and for the gentlemen. I got a lot of new scholarships today for you guys, engineering students, period, or just overall.
Scholarship for engineering?
Yeah. Found out today. I was in a meeting on my prep period. Yep. A lot of new projects for you all. I was like, I wish I was in school when they was doing this. Oh well. At least I'm doing what I didn't see happen. That's fine. So I'm trying to set scholarships for computer science students, physics students. They're gonna be going different pathways, but there's programs that will pay you to learn in most cases, and make some mentors and friends that can keep you on path. All right, so it's 3:28. Look, everybody's focusing. I see Sherrod over there. He in the zone. I don't know if he's just listening to DMX or he's working. And see Jalen heads bobbing. Okay, I hope y'all are getting some work done. It's about to finalizing grade, so y'all not tuning me out, I guess. Let's see here. And Autumn came back. Okay, I was like, what happened to her? She's back. Did you have an internet issue, Autumn, or what happened there?
Somebody had called, and I had to pick up the
Oh,
phone.
you should be using your kid to get in here. Let's see here. So one more minute.
Mr. Tyler,
Yes, Hall.
I need you to go look at those 2 tests I just sent you. Okay.
Let me take a look right now. Now, which 2 tests are you talking about, Autumn?
Go on ASB and look.
You know what? She gonna do me like I do her. You go on there, be and look. That's what I say to y'all. Okay, give me a second, Autumn.
Ain't nothing like the same energy, right?
I understand, Autumn. I'll accept that confrontation. Let me see here. Yeah, you do have it in there. Let me see what you got in here. View submissions. Okay. And what did you do?
I can go now. You said I can leave at 3:30.
It's 3:30. Who's that, Kennard? I know the voice. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, bye. See you tomorrow. Autumn. Okay, this is pretty good. You gave me 1 sentence answers, but I'll grade it. You might want to still do that report though, because no, you got some big answers in some of these points. Oh, you wrote. Well, it's not a 2-page report, Autumn. You gave me 2 paragraphs, dear.
Nah, more than likely it's 3 because why would I give you 2 pages of something I can explain in 3 paragraphs?
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you the points you deserve, dear. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. Tyler, don't do that. Don't do that.
You trying to do me? I'm trying to look. Come on now. I got some students that wrote 2 pages, and you trying to finesse. Come on now, Autumn.
Somebody I'm trying to finesse.
You got
missed
to
like
8
2
p.m.
questions.
You got to noon tomorrow. Let me correct myself, or you don't get what you got. So
wait, what's my grade? If I turn that in, if I don't go back and correct it, what's my grade?
I got to grade it first, but I'm looking at it like you did both assignments at about say 50%. I need a little more out of you, or you gonna get whatever it is at 50% times 2. So it might work for you. I don't know. It depends on how well you want to do.
And then you want to go look at the other one.
What other one? You put the other one down at the bottom. That's not 2 paragraphs.
No.
Pages. That's
2 separate tests.
It's right. It is 2 separate tests, right? So
no, not that. Not that. I included that with quiz 4 and what's that 7. I did the paragraphs and the 2 tests. So I did both of those, and then I did another one.
Those are the collaboration exercises you're talking about, right?
No, I did an old test, a test that I forgot to do.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look, but we'll see how the math work.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Did you
gamble.
say that other test was worth 15% of my grade or something like that?
What other test?
Go look,
girl. All right, I'll take a look. I'll take a look, but I'm telling you, you still might want to go back and put a little more energy into that final exam. That's all. I just skimmed through what you wrote, dear. I don't know. So let me go through anybody else in the class. It is 3:33. I got 7 minutes left of class, and I gotta also help out some students after school for a little bit. I'm gonna be, going over to Girls Who Code to see what they're doing. I'll be there. Maybe they'll have time to, because I know Miss Lane is real big on helping y'all with anything she can. So I'll be over there for a moment. And then I got to help you guys out probably 30 more minutes. And then I have to tutor some students from a different high school tonight. So you got 7 more minutes before I close the room up. And you can use this to ask questions or, I don't know. Autumn, your microphone came on. What's going on?
I know. That other test I'm talking about is the midterm.
You talking about the midterm? Right. So that's so the midterm, you did it or you want that paragraph, that 2-page report to go towards it. Because that's what I was talking about.
That I want that to go towards
You got to
that.
finish it up, right? It's
Right.
not
And then, Mr. Tyler, and then I forgot I had did my midterm already, and then it was like I was starting to redo it. I started to redo it, and then I realized I had did it already, and I just never turned it in.
Okay. So why don't you just try to finish up everything and turn in what you can? So when I grade it, I'll take a look at it. Because you still got to have the correct answers for that midterm, and that's a long time ago. So
I know.
I hope you got it right. I hope you got it right. I don't know, but we'll see. She turned the mic off. Okay. Um, it is 3:34. Anybody else got a question for me? At this point, class is over. I just want you to spend all this time to finish up because noon tomorrow. Yes, I'm closing my grade book. Where's the book at? I'm doing this tomorrow because I got to prepare for quarter 3. Another big thing is that's the book closing grade book, right? Another big thing is all the links. Get comfortable with your email addresses. Log into them. Know your passwords and stuff. All of your links for these classrooms are about to change because what we don't want is students recycling links, and then we have other students doing weird things in our classrooms, right? So all of the links are going to change. You need to pay attention to your email addresses. So when you get the updated link for your classes, you can get there by next week. Because by next week, that's quarter 3. All right, just wanted to let people know that. You're going to be like, I don't know what my schedule is. I can't get in my classroom. Did you check your email? Is all I'm going to say. Because I'm going to be sending those out on Friday. Friday is a Teacher Institute Day. While I'm on that, almost forgot to mention it. You do not have class on Friday. That's a teacher. We have class. Our teachers still have to come to work. Lucky you guys. But that's a y'all really come to class on Monday. Wait, is it Monday? Is there a holiday coming up? I gotta look at the calendar again. But we don't have no class on Friday, so I don't want to misspeak and say there's no class on Monday though. Come to class on Monday. I don't want you missing anything. But that's it. All I had. Yeah, 4 more minutes of class. Anybody have questions before I move to dismiss all of you? We have already dismissed like for 6 minutes now, but y'all just hanging out. Put this book up so I can use it later. I gotta go through and see what this girl did. So y'all just hanging out. All right. I'm gonna play some concentration music and then I'll check on y'all again then. Cause everybody just chilling. Oh, no, they're leaving. Oh. Got some people hanging back. Try to get everything done, everybody. Noon tomorrow. Trying to have a happy end of the quarter. Turn that work in. Where are we at with this? What am I sharing? It says I'm sharing something. I don't know what though. Oh, that's Edsby. Okay. Let's do that. All right, everybody, class is over. It's 3:40. Jalen, Dajay, Kyra, gotta close the room up. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
All right. Hey, Dajay, you there? Okay, I guess she stepped away. All right, Rush, I'll check you later, man.
All right, have a good one, Tyler.
You too, sir.